Hello, this is going to just be a little tutorial that will help you with assignment 1 in CAD apps. It's the part where you design your title block. This is something of what the kind of title block we're looking for. It's called a design style title block. So it goes across the bottom of the sheet as opposed to working drawings where they go up and down on the right side usually. This title block needs to have lines, some fields that you have to have, like project number and sheet number. Those are just regular text. The black words here, those are attributes, and that's what we want you to learn about in this. You will design your title block, put a logo in it if you want. The assignment tells you what fields you have to have in the title block. The purple box here is just a viewport. I've set that viewport layer not to plot. So all I really want you to do is go open a new project using a template file, autocad. Check the units of your file. These are in metric, that's what I want. And then go to the layout tab and set it up so that we can use an 11 by 17 sheet. And you always need to pick a printer before you pick the paper size, otherwise you may not have the right options for paper. I'm setting my plot style table, and then I'm setting the plot scale 1 to 1, 1 millimeter equals 1 unit. Okay, this is the viewport that was there. I'm not going to use it, just delete it. Okay, so basically that's it. There's your piece of paper. From there, all you have to do is, design your title block. Oh my goodness, there we go. Alright, so I'll keep messing with the window. So just design your title block, use the layers that I tell you to in the assignment, and only go about an inch up from the bottom, which is 25 millimeters now that we're in a metric sheet here. And so I just want to show you how to go about creating attributes. Okay, so here's your piece of paper, and hopefully you've created the layers so that you use layers. Okay, I'm going to put myself on my layer that I've named for attributes, TBK attributes. Okay, attributes are a text item, but they are to be made into a block after. So you go to Insert, into the block definition, and then Define Attributes. Get a dialog box. So this is just going to be an example. If your first attribute is going to be saying project number, all one word with no spaces in this part. Left, standard, and a height for the project number. It's pretty big text in your title block, probably one of the biggest texts. So the project number should be about 3.5 millimeters. These text sizes are all in the assignment. Okay, so that's the project number. The little word in the title that shows you where to put that is on the title block text layer. That one is just regular annotate, and for that one we don't want that big of text, you just want little stuff, so 1.5 is good. And I'm on a layer that is going to plot really light, and that's red when you use the plot style table that we have. So you're probably going to have a project number, and let's just copy that and say project name. That's going to be the next field that we want. Now I can't copy an attribute, I have to place them all individually. So go back there, define attributes. This is going to be project name. I'm going to do that 3 times. And I'll make that equally as big, 3.5. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. So I placed it I'm just going to change the layer, oops, there we go, to attributes. Alright, you would continue to design your title block. I'm going to put some thick lines, like I said, about 25 millimeters high all the way across the sheet, like that. If you would like to put a logo, it's easiest to use a JPEG, so what you do for that is you go to the Insert tab, to the Reference panel, and just say Attach. Make sure the files of type says All Files. And then just if you've got a JPEG ready, I've got this one that I've made ready. You can make your own, use Photoshop or something. And let me get that big, oops. I'm going to slide it along. I want it on the right hand side of that. There. And I'm going to scale it so that it fills that whole thing from this point up to there. There we go. Okay, once you've designed your whole title block, the next step is to turn that into a block. So I'm going back to Insert and say Create Block. This is going to be my design title block. And when you create a block this way, it's only in this file, meaning it's not usable in another drawing. Okay, so to test out if it works, you can just go now and insert that block. There it is. And it should come in just like the other one. You know you've done your attributes when they get listed there. So now to fill those out, if you double click on the block anywhere, it'll open up your enhanced attribute editor, and then you could fill it out. So if this was floor plan, apply, go to scale, 1 to 50, apply, project name, I don't know, assignment 1, apply. Okay, oops, I put that on, I should put that on layer 0. Okay, alright. Oh. Okay, I should have created the block on layer 0 so that it would take on the attributes of the layer that it's gone to. Alright, so there you are. That's how to create attributes for